Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and today we're going to continue to talk about It Ends With Us. It ends with this. It ends with this, that's for sure. Their careers end with this. Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and possibly Justin Baldoni as well. And Taylor Swift, okay, and Colleen Hoover, okay. And there's a whole bunch of people going down this train, all right? And Jenny Slate, too, because she picked the wrong side. Okay, so yes, it ends with this. This should be the name of this movie. Okay, I'm Diego. I'll give you a straight man's point of view. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm talking about the scandal. You obviously know about it, or else you wouldn't have clicked on this. You know about the scandal going on right now, the lawsuits, the sexual harassment. Okay, the defamation of character. Okay, the tabloid leaks, okay, the marketing, the tone deaf marketing, all sorts of stuff that's going on with this movie. Okay, it's a big cluster. Okay, a big Charlie Foxtrot, if you know what I mean. All right, and there's a lot of people to blame here. Okay, there's no good people involved in this. Okay, I don't think. This is a bunch of narcissistic, selfish, okay, rich, attention starved people, elitists, okay, who think they're better than the average person, okay, fighting amongst themselves, okay, for a slice of the pie. Some people want a bigger slice. Okay, that's all it really is. Okay, these people are all pretentious. Okay, they all act like they're the moral superior elitists that they are. You know that they need to lecture you. They need to lecture you on morality and who to vote for and things like that. Okay, that's exactly who these people are. They think that because they've made a few successful movies or they're trying to make successful movies that they have the right to tell you what kind of person you're supposed to be. Okay, based on their standards. Okay, and that the closest way to get to be that person is to buy their products, to watch their films, to buy their products. Okay, buy their books, that kind of thing. That's the only way you'll ever be enlightened and elevated to their level. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, but it's a cutthroat business. Okay, it's basically Game of Thrones. It's 4D chess. Okay, it's who you know. Okay, it's who do you go, whose bar mitzvah did you go to? Okay, did you go to, if you get invited to Steven Spielberg is going to your bar mitzvah, okay, you're going to meet people in Hollywood that are going to make things happen for you. Okay, if you get invited to that bar mitzvah, you see what I mean? If you go to that particular party, that white party, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, you're going to meet other people in your industry that are going to make things happen for you as far as your musical career or your acting career or that kind of a thing. Okay, one of the biggest ways for someone, the best way to become a celebrity is to become famous. Okay, and today in this era, you don't got to be an actor or a musician to become famous. Okay, you can be on YouTube, you can be doing this and become famous. Okay, and someone's going to give you a movie deal. Okay, even though you have no experience at all, it doesn't matter. People know who you are. They watch your videos. They watch your channel. They watch your TikToks. Okay, the cultural zeitgeist. You're in it. Okay, people know who you are. They'll see your face. They recognize you. You don't have to be a musician or a movie star or anything like that, or a news anchor or anything like that. Okay, the fact is, if you are famous, that can be monetized. Anyone with fame can be monetized to make money. There's a lot of greedy people out there, a lot of publicists and agents, okay, out there, and managers that are ready to take the next hot young thing and squeeze them for as much money as they can. And once you're not worth anything anymore, okay, once you can no longer serve their needs, or you get replaced by someone else who's younger and more popular, okay, they will throw you in the gutter. They will throw you in the dirt, and they will not return your phone calls, and they'll act like they never knew you, okay, despite the fact that you probably made them millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars. Okay, that's how this business is run. That's exactly what Hollywood is. It's a eat each other fucking business. Okay, dog eat dog. Okay, it's a terrible business. Okay, it's all based on superficial relationships. Who gets invited to the right parties? Okay, who gets to get flown to the right islands? If you know what I mean. Okay, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. Okay, this is all connected. All right, so I know for me, myself, when I was a kid, obviously, and a lot of us were, I'm sure a lot of you watching this video right now were too, we wanted to be movie stars when we were kids. Look at these people. They're beautiful. They're famous. They're witty. They're smart. They're charming. They're talented. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, I used to imagine that Sylvester Stallone was my dad. Okay. You know, because I wanted to be like that. I want to be famous. I want to be, you know, a famous movie star like Sylvester Stallone. You know, I wanted to kill the Viet Cong. You know, I wanted to be a Terminator. Okay, I wanted to a good Terminator. You know, I wanted to get stuck in a skyscraper and save my wife from terrorists. You know, I mean, I wanted to do that stuff. You know, and it's easy to get like, you know, drawn into it. Okay, oh my God, and you see that and you're like, that's what I want. Okay, but you only see the superficial side of it. You only see the part that they want you to see. There's a whole other world behind that you don't get to see. The only people that are in that industry, they get to see it all the time. They get to live it every day. Okay, you're going to notice that a lot of these people that we look up to, a lot of these people, you know, that we want to be like, you know, we buy their clothes, we buy their albums, you know, we buy their products, their hair care products, their makeup products, or whatever. For you're a woman, you know, you buy their line of clothing, whatever the hell it is. Okay, you know, because we want to be like them. We want their hairstyles. We want their whatever, okay? Their mole that they have. We want to get that too. You know, that kind of a thing. Okay, they're very influential, okay? It's all about their brand, okay? And we want those things for ourselves, okay? Because it all comes from a sense of insecurity that we're not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm an average person. Nobody notices me the way they notice her. So maybe if I can look like her and dress like her and maybe get my body to look like her, you know, and talk like her and get my hair done like her and wear her line of jewelry and her line of clothes, okay, and her makeup line, okay, then I will be important too, just like her. You see what I mean? Okay, and a lot of that, for most of us adults, we grow out of this phase. Okay, for a lot of you little girls out there, okay, or you boys out there, no, you don't. Why do you think you got all these kids out here doing drugs? Okay, why do you think you got all these fucking 15-year-old boys doing steroids? Because they want to look like frickin' Chris Hemsworth without his shirt on. Okay, you got these girls that are taking, you know, these girls that are like 16 years old and they're over here taking Ozempic. Okay, because they want to look like Ariana Grande in Wicked. Okay, look like a damn concentration camp survivor. Okay, like this is a real thing. Okay, you want to talk about a crisis right now, okay? If you're an adult like me, your kids are being raised by the damn internet, okay? Really? All right, so, you know, I mean, parents aren't raising their kids anymore, okay? I know that sounds like I'm going off on a side topic, but I'm really not, okay? Because a lot of these things, you know, the way I look at it, I mean, what I've discovered in my personal life, because I experienced it firsthand, you know, growing up in a broken home, I'm telling you, if your kid does not have a father in the house, okay, he will make one up. Okay, he's going to make one up. If your kid does not have a mom in the house, you know, a reliable female figure, your child's going to make her up. They're going to invent her. Okay? And where are they going to get the prototype to do that? Where are they going to get all the raw material to invent a fictional mom, a fictional dad? They're going to get it from the TV, from the internet, from the music videos, from the TikTok videos, from the YouTube videos, you know? From X, okay, they're gonna get it from there, all right? Because everyone needs role models. Everyone needs to feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves. Everyone wants to be famous. Everybody wants to live forever. Everybody wants these things, even if it's just for a little while. Even if it's just a phase they go through, okay? But people want these things. They want to seem special, okay? These chick flicks, okay, that I review here, okay? All of them have the same presumption, okay? That women are important. That this particular woman that the movie is focused on is 1 in a billion. 1 in a billion. She's so special that she deserves the best. Because she is the best already. She was born the best, and so therefore she deserves the best. Okay? They're all based on that presumption. Okay? That she is 1 of a billion. Okay? 1 in a billion. Okay? And therefore only the best guy, the best looking, the wittiest, the most charming, the best lover, all these, only a guy like that could possibly even get a chance at her, much less win her heart. You see what I mean? All these chick flicks are based on that presumption. This movie is the same. It Ends With Us is the exact same thing. Okay, Blake Lively's character, Lily Bloom, okay, is honestly, and I'm telling you guys, but I know you women fucking falling over, oh my gosh, she's flawless. Look at her nails. Okay, I know that you women are like that, okay? I'm not like that because I'm a fucking guy. Okay, and I'm gonna call it like I see it. Okay, Blake Lively, she ain't the ugliest thing in the world, okay? She's not as pretty in this movie as she has. I've seen her in other movies. I saw her in Green Lantern, and she was a lot better looking in Green Lantern. But when she was in Green Lantern, she hadn't had 4 kids yet. Okay, she's had 4 kids. Okay, now when she made this movie. Okay, so she's still got the pregnancy weight on. She's trying to hide it by baggy clothes, baggy coats and stuff like that. She's trying to show off her tits because they're swelled, because she's nursing, right? When she's filming this movie, she was nursing. Okay, but she wears baggy clothes. Okay, so you can't really see her body. And what you do see of her body, she's gained some weight. Okay, she's gained some weight. I'm pretty sure there's some stretch marks and cellulite underneath there. Okay, she ain't a young woman anymore. She's in her late 30s now. Okay, which is not old. Okay, but I mean, it's older. She's not the girl. She's not the Gossip Girl anymore. Okay, and I've never watched that show. I don't know who the hell she is on that show. I never watched it because I'm not gay. Okay, but the point is that she's hitting the wall. Okay, and I know y'all hate to hear that shit, but it's the truth. Okay, she's hitting the wall. Okay, I know they're never gonna make a chick flick about that. I understand that. Okay, because that would hurt your feelings too much. How the hair, the misogyny. Oh my God, you made a movie where women are insecure about the looks as they get older. Ah. Well, it's the fucking truth. It's the fucking truth. Okay. I know you don't want to admit it to yourself, but it's the fucking truth. You don't get better looking the older you get. Okay? Your prime is like 22, 23. The problem is most of you girls spend those years riding the cock carousel. Okay? Fucking all these guys that are fucking sexy and turn you on and shit, knowing goddamn well that these men are not long-term relationship material. Okay? Maybe some of these guys knocked you up or whatever. Okay? Now you're a single mom. Because guys like this don't stick around. Okay, and now that you're in her age, now you're looking for the guy that's going to raise your kids, provide you the house and a home and some insurance and all that. Well, I can do all that stuff myself. But if you do all that stuff by yourself, okay, who the fuck's raising your kids? You see what I mean? It's not you, because you're too busy being a boss bitch. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, it's a lie. It's a freaking lie. But they're going to still keep promoting this shit. Okay, it doesn't do anybody any good. Okay, guys that are even dating, the guys that are out there that are even dating anymore, okay? They're doing, it's a, what do you call it? Damn, I just heard it the other day. It's a meat market, okay? It's a hookup culture. That's all it is, okay? You've got 80% of all the women, they only want the 1% of the men, okay? And if you happen to be one of those 1% of the men, guess what? You have no reason to settle down because the pussy's always going to be there. There's always another girl there to give it up to you because you're one of the 1%. You're not part of the 99% of the normal average guys or ordinary guys out there. They actually have to work. They actually have to do something to get a girl like them. You see what I mean? The 1%, they're already established, okay? And women are all fighting for that 1% of the guy. But in these movies, it's the opposite. In the chick flicks, it's the opposite. Okay? The average woman is the 1%. And all the 1% guys are all fighting for her. Okay, and that's not realistic at all. But that's the bullshit that these chick flicks want to feed you. That's the bullshit this movie wants to feed you. That Blake Lively is a 10. Okay, and 10s and men that are 10s are all fighting for her. Okay, you got all these high value men fighting for her. Okay, and that's bullshit. It's bullshit. She ain't all that. She's not all that at all. Okay, at least not in this movie. Okay, her best years are behind her now. Okay, she's an average-looking woman. She's not ugly, and I'm not saying she's ugly. She's not, but she ain't what she doesn't look like she did in Green Lantern, and that was in 2011. Okay, I'm just calling it. I'm telling you the truth, and y'all know this. And ladies, deep down inside, you know that what I'm telling you is true. You might not like it. You're gonna call me an asshole. Hey, misogynist, a piece of shit. Okay, all right, and maybe you are. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It's still the truth, whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept it or not. Okay, I'm a real person telling you this. Okay, I'm not a fucking a chick flick movie producer trying to sell you a fucking bullshit fantasy story. Okay, like they're doing here. Okay, and it's the truth. Okay, now I'm not saying that men have it all perfect. Okay, no, we don't. We got our own fucking problems. We're not talking about our problems right now. Okay, I'm telling you about the deficiencies of this movie and the bullshit narrative they're telling you to make you want to believe this crap, and it's not true. Okay, it's like a normal guy who watches a movie where the nice guy gets the hot girl at the end. Okay, ladies, y'all know that's bullshit. Okay, but it makes the guy feel better about himself. Oh my God, if I'm just the more of a gentleman I am, I open the door for her, I buy her flowers and chocolates, and I write her poetry. Okay, the more I do that, the more women are gonna love me. Okay, okay, and we all know that's fucking bullshit. Okay, while the guy's busy doing that, she's over here getting filled out by Big Dick Richie. Okay. Having multiple fucking orgasms, okay? In the backseat of this fucking Porsche, okay? While this fucker's over here writing poetry, Okay, and that's the truth. That's the truth, okay? But you know, that will burst the man's bubble. Ooh, okay? You can't say that. You see what I mean? But it's still the truth. Okay, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth, whether you like it or not. All right? I don't like this movie very much because a lot of the narrative is bullshit. The last video I just did, I talked about how the way that Ryle Kincaid, that is Justin Baldoni, the producer, writer, director of this movie, his character does not act like a player. He does not act like a high value man, despite the fact that he's written as a high value man. Okay, this guy has no flaws. All right, I mean on the surface at least. He's a super successful neurosurgeon. Okay, despite the fact that his patients die on him. I guess. Oh well. He lives in a posh penthouse apartment. Okay, so he's got to be wealthy to live there, next to his sister and his brother-in-law. Go figure that out. Okay, he's single. He's straight. He has no kids, so no baggage. Okay, he's super intelligent, super romantic. Okay, he's all about, you know, he says that he doesn't understand how to do he only understands how to have sex. He doesn't understand how to do relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend relationships, despite the fact that he's trying to court this woman completely. All right, he told her within 30 seconds of meeting her that he wants to have sex with her. Like, who the hell does that? No player does that. Okay, and if this guy's a high value, the only reason that they would even have this guy as a potential love interest for Lily Bloom, who is the high value woman in this movie, okay, is because the presumption of the movie is that she's high value, so only a high value man could ever date her. So therefore, Ryle Kincaid is the high value man who's trying to date her. Okay, a high value man does not need to try to date a woman. A high value man dates women. Okay, she's not fucking a young Madonna. She's not a fucking young, pretty Katy Perry. Okay, she's none of those things. Okay, she's an average-looking girl wearing a fucking a mechanic's jumpsuit. Okay, no makeup, frizzy hair, suicidal on the top of a building that she just broke into, on the roof of a building that she just broke into. Okay, explaining about her daddy issues, how her dad died and she didn't give a shit. Okay, and that she likes to fuck homeless guys. Okay, that's who she is. She's not high value. Okay. A high-value man would not waste his time with her. Yet Ryle Kincaid is portraying a high-value man. Okay, Colleen Hoover, okay, an ugly fucking feminist, romantic, who wishes a guy like Ryle would fuck her in real life, but all she gets is limp dick soy boys. So therefore that's what she writes, because that's all she knows about men, are limp dick soy boys. Because those are the only guys that ever try to date her. Okay, and so he's supposed to be Ryle's supposed to be high value. Okay, but he doesn't act high value. He's insecure. He doesn't know what to say to a girl. He acts like he does, but he doesn't. Okay? This is not an attractive man. Okay? It has nothing to do with his looks or his education or his job or nothing like that, or where he lives or his clothes. He's wearing expensive clothes. Okay? It has everything to do with the fact that he doesn't know how to talk to women, because Colleen Hoover, the author of this book, doesn't know what works on her. She just knows that it works and it doesn't. But she doesn't know. Colleen Hoover does not know how to pick up women, because she's never been a man trying to pick up a girl. You see what I mean? So she doesn't know what the right things a guy has to say or act to get a high value girl, because she's not high value herself. So she wouldn't know. You see, the guys that try to pick her up, yes, there's a few of them out there. I've seen a picture of her, she's dog ugly. Okay, are guys like him. They just don't look like him. You see what I mean? So she writes what she knows. That's all she knows. Okay, she's never been seduced by a high-value man, because no high-value men want her, and that's the point. That's the point. Okay? Lily Bloom is not high value. A high-value man would not want to go out with her, but in this movie wants to make you think that he would. Okay? And that's a bullshit narrative. It's not true. It's not true. Okay? Now, real quickly, let's talk a little bit about the scandal. Real quick, I just want to get a couple bullet points out of the way, then I'll go back to the movie. Okay, number one, Justin Baldoni has dropped numerous texts on his website. He put a website to refute all of Blake Lively's claims in her lawsuit. Okay, he dropped numerous texts on his website between himself, Blake Lively, and Ryan Reynolds. Okay, so there's this big story that Blake Lively has. Her narrative is that Justin Baldoni was sexually harassed her on the set, was rude to her, was rude to all the cast members. They all hated him, all the crew members as well. Disrespected her husband, Ryan Reynolds. She's saying all these things that happened. Okay, that he was an asshole from the very start, and that's why they were forced to do this lawsuit against him, right? Well, Justin Baldoni posted text messages that he had with Ryan Reynolds. He posted them on the website, and they were very friendly. They were very, very friendly. Okay, Ryan Reynolds too was very friendly to Justin Baldoni. So the whole idea that that they hated each other from the start, okay, that he was being a dick that Justin Baldoni was being a dick to Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively the entire time after she signed the contract to star in the movie, okay, it's all made up. It's not true. That's her narrative. So he's countering her narrative by posting pictures of the text messages that he had with Ryan Reynolds, and they were all friendly. They were all like, "Oh my God, I have so much respect for you. I'm glad you're part of the team. Your wife is so talented," and blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh yeah, well, thank you. You know, I have a lot of respect for you too. You know, I remember what it's like to be on my own, making my first movie all by myself. You know, and I got a lot of respect and admiration. I know how hard it is, but I think you're gonna do a great job. And my wife is so excited to be in your movie. That kind of. It was like that. It was very nice. They were very nice. They were very cordial to each other. Okay. So what the hell happened where they started beating at each other's throats? Okay, where Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively started hating him. Okay, well, I told you what my theory is. They tried to take over the movie, and they couldn't do it legitimately, so they did it illegitimately. Okay, if they can bust Justin Baldoni on a morals clause for sexually harassing his co-star, they can sweep in and take the rights of this movie series away from him. And then they can make their own It Ends With Us movie, because there's a lot more books than this. This is just the first book that Colleen Hoover wrote. There's a whole franchise attached to this, a whole bunch of sequels that she wrote to this. Okay? So obviously, Colleen Hoover would rather these movies be made with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively because they're already established, rather than some new up-and-coming filmmaker like Justin Baldoni. So she jumped off the Justin Baldoni bandwagon and stood in solidarity with with Blake Lively, and so did Jenny Slate, another co-star. Okay, and another butt ugly co-star. Okay, however, recently Colleen Hoover has jumped ship off the Blake Lively train because it's starting to look like Blake Lively is full of it. Taylor Swift also jumped off that train because it's hurting her public image. Look, she got booed at the Super Bowl because of stuff like this, and because she endorsed Kamala Harris, things like that. All right, stupid things that she shouldn't have done, but of course she did. Okay, not because her fans wanted it, but because her overlords wanted it. All right, now so moving right along. Okay, Justin Baldoni wrote super long text to Ryan Reynolds praising him and his family. Like I said, he was very nice to them. Okay, and he explains his respect for Ryan Reynolds. Okay, Ryan Reynolds described text as loving and generous. Okay, Ryan Reynolds said this in the text messages. He responded to Justin Baldoni's text messages, calling him, "Oh, what you said was very loving and generous." He said that. Okay, and wonderful collaboration. You are a wonderful collaborator with Blake, his wife. Okay, he says, "I adore you, Justin." Okay, move the shooting 2 weeks earlier. He did ask for one thing. He asked if they could move the shooting 2 weeks earlier for whatever reason. Okay, so he gave Justin Baldoni, Ryan Reynolds gave Justin Baldoni all this praise. Okay, he said, you're loving and generous. You're a wonderful collaborator with my wife. Okay, I adore you, Justin. And then he said, by the way, can you start filming 2 weeks earlier? It would help us out more. Okay, so there was an ask in there somewhere. Okay. Now, on July 15th of 2024, Ryan Reynolds talks to Justin Baldoni's agency, his talent agency, which is called William Morris Endeavors. Okay, that's the talent agency that Justin Baldoni belonged to. Okay, and he spoke to them on July 15th, 2024. That's right around the time the Deadpool movie, Deadpool Wolverine came out. That's Ryan Reynolds' movie. Okay, he called Justin Baldoni a deranged predator. He said that to executives from William Morris Endeavors. He called Justin Baldoni a deranged predator. Okay? And he said that no one wanted him to be at the premiere of It Ends With Us. Nobody wanted him there. He said he slandered him, basically. To his own talent agency, he said this, okay? That was on July 15th last year. On July 22nd of 2024, Deadpool 3, they're at the Deadpool 3 after party. Deadpool was Wolverine, the after party. July 22nd, 2024. Ryan Reynolds approached an executive at the William Morris Endeavors agency that Justin Baldoni is a sexual predator. Now, why would he? So he did this twice now, on the 15th and on the 22nd. So why would he do this? Why would he slander Justin Baldoni to his own talent agency? Okay, why would he do this? Okay, Candace Owens, okay, the podcaster pundit, she thinks that that Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni had an affair. If not a physical affair, that they had an emotional affair on the set. Okay, and that Ryan Reynolds got wind of it. Okay, and that maybe he wants to destroy Justin Baldoni for the disrespect. That's what Candace Owens thinks. I'm not really sure, but it is possible. Okay, apparently Blake Lively does have a history of having sex with her co-stars. I know she did it on Gossip Girl. I guess she was married to one of her co-stars from Gossip Girls. Okay, and then she left. I don't know his name because I never watched the show, but you know who it is. Okay, she was married to this guy from Gossip Girl. She had an affair. She cheated on that guy because Gossip Girl did get canceled. She cheated on that guy with Ryan Reynolds. Okay, so she had sex with another co-star, Ryan Reynolds, while she was married to the guy from Gossip Girl. Okay, and she got with the guy from Gossip Girl because Leo DiCaprio dumped her. Okay, because once you're 26 years old, he kicks you out of his bedroom. Okay, because now you're too old, and replaces you with another 23-year-old, 22-year-old. Right? So then she got on with the guy from Gossip Girl, married him, and then she cheated on him with Ryan Reynolds, her co-star from Green Lantern. Okay, he, by the way, was also married at the time to Scarlett Johansson. Okay, so they both cheated on their spouses, and then they both left their spouses and married each other. Okay, and that's where they are now. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility. Okay, that Blake Lively had an affair with Justin Baldoni. Okay, Justin Baldoni himself's not married. He has a partner, but he's not married. You know, yeah, he's with the mother of his children, but they're not married. Okay, so who knows? And I doubt they would have an affair unless it was like a three-way, because his partner was on set. She's actually in the movie herself. Okay, so she was on set for most of the time they were filming. So I find it hard to believe that he would carry on an affair with his partner right there most of the time. Okay, and her not find out about it. Okay, I'm guessing it was probably a three-way affair where they had a three-way. You know, that's what I think happened. But you know, all this is speculation. Okay, all we know is that something happened. Okay, something happened between Ryan Reynolds and Justin Baldoni, okay, within the matter of a few weeks. Okay, something that we don't know about, okay, but he went from praising Justin Baldoni to calling him a deranged predator, to his own talent agency, no less. Okay, and the only reason he did that was he wanted the talent agency to fire him, to get rid of him, to drop him as a client. All right? Now, back to the movie here, where we left off last time. We had a horrible situation of Raul Kincaid trying to get Blake Lively's character, Lily Bloom, the florist, to kiss him. And he tried really hard, okay? It was pathetic. Oh, just to tide me over, come on. You know, like he was just like Pepe Le Pew. Okay, like he was just trying to get this girl to kiss him, to make out with him. He was trying for hours. He was singing with her. He was bowling with her. He was drinking with her. He was flirting with her. And she was being all coy and rejecting his advances. Oh, let's just be friends. We're just friends. Okay, we're just friends. Okay. While they're hugging, we're just friends. Okay, sure, we're friends. By the way, you know, we should be more than friends. No, we're just friends. We're just friends, you know. And yet he still kept pursuing her, still kept hitting on her, okay? This is not something that a high-value man does. Okay, she's not fucking Helena Troy, for Christ's sake. She's an average-looking woman, okay, in baggy fucking clothes, okay, and no makeup on, okay? And underneath those baggy clothes, she's got stretch marks and cellulite, because she just gave birth to her fourth fucking kid, okay? So she's not that attractive. She's not super high value. This isn't fucking Sydney Sweeney in a summer dress, okay, that he's trying to seduce here, okay? This is a chick who's fucking feels comfortable, okay, wearing fucking dungarees, for Christ's sake, all right? No, it's definitely not, she's definitely not a 10, okay? Okay, but anyway, so that all happened. They did end up kissing. He begged her to kiss him. She said, okay. She kissed him real quick, and then she said, bye, friend, and left him there in the middle of the street while she walked the rest of her way home by herself, okay? Just to show you that females have the power. Okay. Well, it's true. As far as sexual relations goes, females do have the power in that. They decide whether the sex is going to happen or not. That's true, okay? And all men know this. All men know this, okay? But just because it's true doesn't mean that he can only pursue one woman, okay? Okay, but this movie makes you think that a guy, once he's with a girl, once he meets a girl that he likes, he's automatically obsessed with her and nobody else. Okay, that's bullshit. Okay, most of you women know this. You've dated high-value guys. You know goddamn well that they fuck around on you. You know this already. But you still want to believe this crap that you see in the movies. That a high-value man, not only would he be obsessed with one girl, you, but he's going to stay faithful to you while you make up your mind. That's not true. That's not true at all. Yes, most guys will stay faithful. You're right, but those are the average guys, not guys that are supposed to be alpha males like this guy. You see what I mean? God damn! I swear to God. Okay, anyway, so we get a flashback of young Lily, played by Isabel Ferrer, who looks absolutely nothing like Blake Lively. But the reason she's playing the young Blake Lively character in this movie is because she's friends with Taylor Swift in real life, okay? So young Lily, okay, is giving Atlas, okay, gardening lessons, okay? Now, Atlas is this boy who is homeless, okay? He's living in an abandoned house across the street from Lily Bloom in Plethora, Maine. Yes, I'm not making that up. Plethora, Maine. He's there, okay? He's played by actor Alex Newstetzer. Alex Newstetzer plays young Atlas, okay? His name is Atlas Corrigan, okay? So he's a homeless kid that goes to her school. They ride the bus together, okay? He's living there because he was living with his mom. His mom's boyfriend was beating her up. He tried to stop it. The boyfriend beat him up, so he ran away. So now he's living in this abandoned house across the street from Lily Bloom. He takes the bus to school. Lily has been giving him food anonymously, but he figured out it was her. He said thank you. They became friends because she's kind of a nerd, an outcast herself. So they sit next to each other on the bus, okay? And they form a bond. Okay, in other words, she's horny for him, okay? And he's too much of a dumbass to realize it, okay? But he's got a scar in his hand because, you know, the boyfriend did that to him when he tried to protect his mom from getting beat up, but mom kicked him out anyway, or he just left on his own, wherever the hell it was, okay? So the only person he has in his life right now is Lily Bloom. So he sneaks over and hides out at her house before her parents get home, okay, from work, all right? He discovers quickly on that his mom's boyfriend is not the only guy who likes to beat up women. Okay, Lily's father also likes to beat up his wife, Lily's mom. Okay, and they're over here. Lily loves flowers. She loves gardening. Okay. Her whole life. I mean, come on, she's named after a fucking flower. Her name is Lily Blossom Bloom, for Christ's sake. Okay, of course she's a florist. Okay, young Lily is giving Alice gardening lessons, okay, and he gets excited about plant roots, okay, bull fucking shit. But this movie wants you to think that guys actually give a shit about the stupid things that women do, all right? Lily says, like, when I take care of plants, it rewards me, okay, with flowers and vegetables. When I don't, they shrivel up and die. Can you get it? Get the metaphor? She's talking about herself. Whenever she talks about plants or gardening, she's talking about herself. Okay, whenever she talks about flowers, she's talking about herself. All right? Okay, now she can only love a man she has to take care of. Okay? Someone that's weaker than her. So the reason she's giving him this metaphor, this analogy about the flowers, about the plants, that you have to take care of them. Okay, you take care of them, they reward you, is because she has to take care of somebody. She has to take care of somebody, or else she doesn't feel like a complete human being. Okay, so in other words, she's saying that she's only attracted to men, or boys in this case, because she's a teenager here. She's only attracted to boys that she is above. Okay, she is a what do you call it? She's an alpha. She's above them. Okay, so she can only be attracted to men that are below her, which in real life is bullshit. Okay, but she can only be attracted to men that need her. Okay, like this guy, the Atlas needs her. Okay, he has no place to live, so he needs her to bring him food. He needs her to get him her dad's clothes so he can have an extra set of clothes to wear. You know, things like that. All right. Okay, so she feels sorry for him. She needs a man. She needs to be with a man that's weaker than her. Okay, because that's what turns her on. You get it? You get the message there? Okay, that's exactly what the message is here. Okay, that men, if you want a high value woman like Lily Bloom, then you have to be a low value man. Okay, because that's the only kind of men that she's attracted to. You can't have confidence. You can't have security. Okay. You can't have any of those things. You need to be a codependent boy in order for her to love you. You have to be a soy boy. Like Justin Baldoni. You gotta be all about your feelings. Or else you ain't getting no pussy. Oh my God. Yes, somebody wrote this. If I gotta explain this to you after all these videos I've already made, you're on the wrong channel, all right? All right, anyway. So she can only be attracted to men that are weaker than her. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, Lily, she tells young Atlas, okay, oak trees don't need anybody to grow. They take care of themselves. Because oak trees are boss bitches. They don't need no man. They don't need no watering. No TLC. Okay? So oak trees, they grow big and they take care of themselves. Okay? And she tells them, this oak tree right here next to me, it's strong and it's sturdy. It survives because it's a goddamn oak tree. Like me! Get it? So not only is she telling Atlas, using the flower metaphor, okay, that he is weak and needs her, she's telling him that she is strong and doesn't need him. You see, that's why she's stronger than him, because she doesn't need him. And the reason he's weaker than her is because he needs her. She's not just talking about herself and Atlas. She's talking about men in general. Okay? She is a high value woman. She don't need no man. She's strong and she's sturdy. Okay? You're the one that needs her. You see what I mean? That's what they're telling you here. That's the bullshit narrative. All right? All right. So I did add the like me part, okay? But it's still the truth. It's still what Colleen Hoover's trying to say here, okay? So what else here, okay? Men are weak. They need her, okay? But she is strong. That's the message here. Men are weak. They need me, but I'm strong, okay? I don't need no man. All right? Now, real quickly, we go back to the present for like a minute here. Okay, and back in the present, okay, Blake Lively, the older Lily Bloom, okay, she's drawing flowers again on her sketchbook because she likes to do that. She's drawing flowers again, okay, and she remembers her dad. She remembers her dad beating the shit out of her mom. Okay, we see a quick scene here where she walks in and she sees her dad hovering over the couch, and while her mom is laying on the couch and he's just beating the shit out of her. Okay, we don't see the actual blows, but you see the back of him doing this. Okay, beating the shit out of her mom. Okay, so obviously there's a message here, okay, about that, okay? Now back to the past. Atlas is there, young Atlas there. He tells Lily that he heard that even though he was across the street in that abandoned house, that he heard Lily's dad beating Lily's mom. He heard it. And he looks at her like, does it happen a lot? And she's just like, and that's the moment she falls in love with him, because he actually gives a shit about the fact that her dad beats the shit out of her mom. Okay, she finally has someone she can share that with. All right. So that's going on here. Now we go back to the present. Okay, and in the present, okay, the adult Lily Bloom, okay, played by Blake Lively, okay, she officially opens up her store. She finally gets the grand opening. It's just her and Alyssa, played by Jenny Slate, ugly Jenny Slate, are staying there. They open up the store. It's officially open now. Okay, she named it Lily Blooms, which is her real name and the name of the store and the name of the flower store. Okay, okay, and she's proud of herself. Of course she is. The look on her face, like she made it. Okay, which is cool. Okay, she's proud of herself. Okay, her mom. We find out that her mom is coming soon. Okay, to be her first official customer, and so is Marshall. Marshall, like I said in the last video, is Alyssa's soy boy, limp dick, beta male Indian husband who likes to act like he's an American and loves Toyota Camrys despite the fact that he's a millionaire. Okay, anyway, yeah, and he's going to show up later on too. Okay, and then all of a sudden the first official customer ends up being Ryle. Ryle shows up. Yes, Ryle Kincaid shows up again. All right, he walks in there and he's officially the first customer. Lily tells him, "You are not the first customer here, okay? Okay, a customer buys something, okay? All you're doing right now is loitering." Okay, which is, of course, okay, because, when you have that kind of attitude, it turns men on all the time. Okay, it works every single time. Ladies, try it. See how much dick you'll get doing that. All right, anyway, so she tells him that, okay, and Ryle's like, all right. I left my dick at home, all right? You don't have to treat me this way, okay? I understand your feelings. I accept them, your energy, okay? I just want to look for a vibrator for my asshole. Okay, well, you don't have one. Oh, it's a flower store. Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'll get a flower for my pussy. Yeah. Yes, he did say that. Okay. Now, a real man would have been like, if he'd been talked to that way, like he walks in there, like if I walk in there, right? Here's this girl, I haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. Okay, but I know this is her store. It's open now. I'm going to walk in here. And he's like, oh, hey, nice place. And she goes like, okay, you're not really a customer, okay? You're just loitering. A customer actually buys something. I'd be like, Okay, you're right. Have a good one. Good luck. And I would walk out of there. Okay, I would walk out of there. Seriously, that's what I would do. I would walk out of there. Okay, because how I spend my money is not her business. It's my business. Okay, all right. Now, if I was there to flirt with her, I would flirt with her first and kind of read the room. And if this is what I got from her, I'd be like, okay, well, all right. Well, you have good luck here. Okay, bye. And I would leave. I go flirt with another girl. Okay, leave this one alone because nothing's gonna happen. I'm not even gonna try to make anything happen with this one anymore. And that's true. That's how it works in real life, ladies. Okay, that's what real men do. Real men, when they're not getting any signals back from the woman they're pursuing, they're gonna leave. They're gonna go for another woman. That's just the way it works. I know you're never gonna see that in a goddamn movie, in one of these goddamn chick flicks. Because these chick flicks are all based on presumption, like I said earlier, that you women are all 1 in a billion. She is 1 in a billion. She is special. When the truth is, you're 1 of a billion, and you're not special. That's the truth. Being born pretty and open to fly doesn't make you special. It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. The things that you look for in a man, okay, those are not the same things that men look for in a woman. They're not. No matter how you try to confuse these two. Every character in this movie, whether they're male or female, is written by a woman. They act like women. There's no man in this movie. Anyway. So he ends up buying some lilies. Get it? Because her name's Lily. He buys a bunch of lilies. Okay. And he buys it for Lily without telling her it's for Lily. Okay. And he fills out the card because his sister's there. She told him to fill out the card. Okay. It costs him $51. He pays for it. Okay. And then he leaves. Okay. Well, he left the flowers there. So of course oh my God, my stupid ass, dumbass brother who's the neurosurgeon. Oh my God, he left the flowers here. He left the card here. Like, what does he expect? You know. So of course, what happens? Lily opens up the card, okay, and reads it. It says, "I can't stop thinking about you, friend." Okay. Oh, the girl that fucking didn't want to fuck you that night. You can't stop thinking about her. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Then Lily gets all wet, like, without telling Alyssa. Okay, who, by the way, is Ryle's sister. She didn't tell him, oh, by the way, your brother just wrote me a little romantic note. He can't stop thinking about me. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. He would have stopped thinking about you that night after you fucking left him there, okay, with blue balls. All right? He would have stopped thinking about you that night. And a real man would have quit pursuing you. Although he might have come into your store just to see if you're still available or whatever. Or maybe he's got a shot at you this time because it's been a while. But once he read your energy, he would have gotten the fuck out of there. He sure as fuck wouldn't have bought anything. He sure wouldn't have written you a note. I can't stop thinking about you. Fucking no guy does that shit. Only insecure men who cannot get fucking laid do shit like that. Okay? Now, if there was a connection, if they'd already had sex, okay, or something like that, if he was rotating her through his many women, he would do stuff like that just to show her, okay, to make her think that he still cares about her, to string her along. Okay? But they haven't had sex yet. Nothing. She's shown him no interest at all. He's had to beg her just for a fucking kiss. All right? No. Real men do not fucking act this way. They don't. This is bullshit. This is written by a fucking horny woman who cannot get fucking laid. An unattractive horny woman who cannot get fucking laid wrote this fucking shit. All right. I'm pissed off. Okay? I'll stop my review right here, but I'll be back soon to continue my review of It Ends With This. It Ends With Us. Thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.